KP in the house. You already know how to bounce.
It's Disney Detonation coming out from the Transformative Content Fair Studios in New Jersey, and I'm your host. And today is another Kalo Palo Pile of Love. Before I shrink myself, I want to show you guys this bottle of pumpkin pie mead that I got from Beach Bee Meadery, located in Long Branch, New Jersey. If you're into that kind of thing, if you're into mead, it's probably it's one of the best meads I've ever had. So let me shrink myself. This is the front of the building. I know it's not much to look at. It looks more like a warehouse, but let's get a shot of what's inside. And here, it's very nice. If you're ever in the area, I suggest you go here if you're into that kind of thing. So let's move on. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is this. So Live-In Mommy and the professor met Live-In Mommy's family. They rented a house, and they all stayed at this house together. The professor starts calling this a family reunion. Live-In Mommy's like, no, this is not a family reunion. I mean, like, you can't tell another person who's meeting their family at a family get-together and tell them whether it's not a family reunion. If they say it's not a family reunion, it's not a family reunion. But the best part about all this is, so she's like, it's not a family reunion, it's not a family reunion. There's an edit, and then she comes back and she's like, oh yeah, it's a family reunion. Kyle had something here. You know what would have been great content, Professor? Leaving that conversation in where you convinced her to say that this is in fact a family reunion when she clearly does not think it is. Let's get into it. It's called Gaslighting 101, Not a Family Reunion.
Family reunions are new to me. My family, we don't do family reunions, so this is new. This is a family reunion.
Not really.
Yes, it is.
Literally is not. Literally is not.
Yes, it is.
Well, hand it over. What? No gravy? Next time, remember the gravy. Going someplace? Now, let's see.
I mean, I guess in a way it is, because we don't see each other often, so we are reuniting, and we're a family, so that, I guess in theory that is a family reunion.
Family reunion.
Not really.
Yes, it is.
Literally is not. I mean, I guess in a way it is, because we don't see each other often, so we are reuniting, and we're a family, so that, I guess in theory that is a family reunion. Kyle's onto something. Kyle's onto something.
I try to be. I try to be. I try to be. But hold on.
Oh. Oops. Oh. Oops.
I didn't know this. With Casey just got a new luggage. I showed you guys.
This time we didn't forget the gravy.
No.
I try to be.
Man, this dude is something else. All right, so this next clip caused quite a disturbance on the professor's channel, creating what he calls a quote-unquote troll splash. It's called Derek Got Through Security. So let me play the clip real quick.
First W of the day, no one got stopped at security. Derek didn't even get stopped. What? Derek didn't even get stopped. We haven't even really introduced you to anybody who's all here. There's, I think, like 10 of us here right now at the moment. Family reunion. Family reunion.
Reunion.
Not really.
Yes, it is.
Literally is not. Literally is not.
Literally, it's not. The best part about that vlog I pulled that last clip from was the way the professor handled his comment section. This guy always likes to play dumb or pull the victim card. So this first commenter goes, nobody got stopped by security, not even Derek. And then the professor chimes in, I don't know why people are commenting on this. I'm lost. Do you mean to tell me in 2025 you don't understand the connotation behind that? You know, making a comment about a black guy getting through security? How do you not know that? All right, so let me go to this next comment, because it gets even better. So this commenter goes, Dirk didn't even get stopped, and then he chimes in, what's your point? I don't get it. Again, playing dumb. And this is my favorite comment, which he ends up deleting. I filmed this video 2 days ago, so I don't know what people are talking about playing dumb, and then immediately contradicts himself by saying, I didn't mean it that way. And then follows up with his victimism. this victimhood. Some of y'all just look at every avenue to degrade everything I do and say. Now, you should have just got ahead of this and said, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean it that way. You guys are taking it out of context. I'm friends with this guy. That's not what I meant. But no, you got to go through this whole other, process of stepping on rakes. So let's move on. This next clip, I laughed my ass off while putting it together. It pretty much speaks for itself. It's called "The Professor Plans a Family Reunion."
I wish my family would do a family reunion here. I think it's really cool.
La 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 la. Reunion.
Really,
Yes, it is.
literally is not. Literally is not.
I mean, the only problem is with a big group, there's a lot of people like putting inputs on. There's a lot of people like putting inputs on. So we didn't really come prepared. We're just kind of like, yeah, let's just go. Let's just go. I advise. Kind of like pre-planning everything, but or family or Casey's families go with the flow.
Translation, Professor. Anyone with an ounce of sense who has watched 5 minutes of your content does not want to be quote-unquote advised by you about literally anything. A bit of advice, Professor. When Live-In Mommy tells you to quote-unquote go with the flow, it means shut your pie hole. Take the advice, take the L, and next time, don't cry about it on your vlog.
And remember, the next time you go to the parks with a large group, there are going to be many inputs. Good God. All right, moving on. All right, so this is the last clip in this small segment of Not a Family Reunion. And I think this is the most hilarious out of all of them. So the professor's never clear as to who's attending this quote-unquote family reunion. So you don't know whether or not Live-In Mommy's father is there. I mean, you can see that Derek, Savannah, her sister, Kevin, and I'm assuming the baby are there. And then they do mention that that her uncle is there, but they're not real clear on anything. But in this next clip, I made the assumption that her father did attend this quote-unquote family reunion. But the most hilarious thing in all of this is that he sat at a separate table at the Hoop-De-Doo review. Now, I don't know how many of you have gone to the Hoop-De-Doo review, but you can make a reservation of 10 at a time, 10 adults, 2 children, and you can have everyone sit together and at one table. They'll move all the tables together. I was just there in August, and we had 9 people at our table. So let's get into it. It's called Not a Family Reunion.
I think we're right here. Yes, this is us. Oh, we have 2 tables? Oh, cool.
I see for the 3rd time in as many months you have to record yourself slovenly eating at the same family-style restaurant with the same interactive show. Very creative. I would be remiss without mentioning your interesting seating arrangement, Professor. It looks like another missed opportunity to have a man-to-man dinner table discussion with Live-In Mommy's father, since you like to compare your quote-unquote job to that of an airline pilot. Maybe you and Live-In Mommy's father could have bonded over a discussion relating to flying a passenger airliner. He could have given you an intellectual conversation on how thrust, drag and lift work in conjunction to achieve flight. You could follow up that discussion with your working knowledge on how to press the buttons in the elephant's head on the Dumbo ride to make it go up and down.
Oh, cool. We have salad, cornbread, slaw.
Thanks for repeatedly pointing at the coleslaw and cornbread. Absolutely riveting. 2 can play this game, Professor. I spy chairs, plates, napkins that will go unused, assorted cutlery, and a receding hairline.
Salad already on the table, baby. A little tip. For the Hoop-De-Doo.
Here is a little tip for you, Professor. The next time you pretend to attend a family reunion, maybe you can actually sit with the family. Just like the family of 13 you recorded sitting right across from you. Side note, Professor. Great performance smearing butter on your face and generally eating like a slob. We hear a Disney Detonation enjoy when you consistently make a complete and total fool out of yourself. Even when you do it on purpose. It's nice to see you take the time to try and impress Live-In Mommy's family with your excellent decorum. I'm sure you are winning them all over.
You did so good. I'm so proud of you.
I know, right? That's Ren Sangria. We got a picture. I feel like every time I come here, I just forget to have manners. It just fell out of our shoes.
This guy, he's completely out of his freaking mind, man. So one of the things that I find hilarious that the professor does is he does these little performative things, meaning that he'll set up like a scene and feed lines to whomever he's recording and try to pass it off as authentic. In this first clip, it's called 100% Authentic. He actually leaves in the lines like he's feeding his father lines. And his dad seems absolutely ecstatic to repeat these lines. It's called 100% Authentic.
Little girl, do you think you can memorize this by dinner time tomorrow?
Mr. Burns, your campaign seems to have the momentum of a runaway freight train. Why are you so popular?
Very good.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, now say dead.
Hi, everybody.
No, you gotta act it like it's natural. You gotta be like, oh, and by... No, you gotta act it like it's natural. You gotta be like, oh, and by... No, you gotta act it like it's natural. All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, by the way, it's gonna be a chill day, because that's what I wanted to do. We'll have lots of fun.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Lisa, do you have a question you would like to ask your Uncle Montgomery?
Yes, sir. A very inane one. Mr. Burns, your campaign seems to have the momentum of a runaway freight train. Why are you so popular?
Ooh, a tough question, but a fair one. Lisa, there's no single answer. Some voters respond to my integrity. Others are more impressed with my incorruptibility.
All right, so this next performance is called Gift Card Theater and Girl Math.
This is what Casey wanted,
Maybe.
and they have it.
Wait, that's so cute.
How much is it? 59? Turn around. Well. Uh-oh. Who's she calling? She got it. Merry Christmas to you.
It was basically free.
It was free?
It was basically free.
How was it free?
Okay, so
Did you win a deal?
With my holiday discount, I had a $25 gift card. It was $13. It was basically free. It was $13.
What?
Yeah.
I said that really loud. I was not expecting that.
Bullshit!
Even the cashier, she was like, girl, that's basically free. And I was like, I love girl math.
That's girl math.
I love girl math.
That's girl math. That's girl math. What's 21 times 4? 64?
Math is power! A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah, that $25 gift card was real money, but like, it was a gift card. It was a gift card. It was a gift card.
His gift card. I swear this dude's like the black hole of stupid. The closer you get to him, the more IQ points get sucked out of you. All right, so this next clip is called Performative Christmas. Now, every year the professor pretends that he can't say wreath. He calls it reef. So here it is. It's called Performative Christmas.
Most of us try to prevent ourselves from appearing stupid in front of coworkers, fellow students, family members, and friends.
But they have some nice little reefs up here. Did I say it right? Did I say it right? Reefs? Reefs? How do you say it?
Reef.
Reef? Reefs.
Not reefs. Reef.
We go through this every year. We go through this every year. We go through this every year. We go through this every year.
What a statement, Professor. You quote-unquote go through this every year, pretending not to know how to say wreath. That's quite the tradition you have created. A tradition of stupidity. Great job. Next up, more creatively bankrupt performative garbage from the Professor.
You're like, oh, here we go. Like, oh, here we go. I like that.
I love the wreath on the top. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called?
Wreath.
Boo.
Wreath.
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 Think about wreath.
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 Look at me, I'm stupid.
Who's buying into this? Unbelievable. All right, so this next clip speaks for itself. It's called Enter the Real Estate Mogul.
Today we've got one that we don't have too often, but I love doing.
We know, Professor. You love recording yourself talking with chewing gum in your mouth. We are looking forward to you maybe upping the ante here. Maybe you could start picking your nose on camera and flicking the boogers at casual passers-by.
We're checking out some homes here in Central Florida, Central Orlando. It's actually at like a 4-stop. I believe they are widening this road.
Is a 4-stop the same as a 4-way stop with a traffic light? Or a 4-way stop with stop signs? As a pretend realtor, maybe you should clarify this.
But here's the entrance of Palms at Windermere.
Windermere.
I thought it would be nice to kind of just cruise around so you can actually see what the community looks like. So we got a lake right here at the front.
Wrong again, Professor. This is a retention pond, which is a man-made basin designed to collect and manage stormwater, not a lake.
What I love about Windermere, you get a lot more square footage per price.
Another great observation, Professor. What you are trying to say here is the price per square foot is cheaper here than in Celebration. You really are on your way to becoming a real estate mogul. Cheers.
You need a lot of storage in Florida. I'm trying to see if I see any 3-car garages. So far I only see 2. I wonder if they have storage in the back, because I really feel like every house here in Florida should at least be 3-car garages. We need it because we don't have much storage.
Well, this one speaks for itself, folks. Every house in Florida should have a 3-car garage.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Stupid as stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
Celebration's a little bit more on the expensive end, where I live. But here in Windermere, it is way more bang for your buck.
I feel like for the square footage for what you're paying is kind of the norm in Windermere.
Prepare yourself, folks. We are now going to see and hear the professor give us an example of his real estate market analysis. This is followed up with excellent advice on how to properly use living space. We then end with uncanny and astute architectural observations.
So it's reasonably priced for what it is around here, at least from my non-expert knowledge of me just learning this market.
There's someone in Celebration, I think, made their whole room like a Lego room. That's what I would do.
But these homes are massive. Absolutely massive.
Here's a quick look at this room. Massive rooms.
So this is a pretty big house.
This is massive. Gosh.
Massive.
This closet, massive. Wow. It's just a massive room.
Boy, what a swell dump. You know, this reminds me of that penthouse we were thrown out of once.
Look at this room. Fancy and clean. I'd feel like a king.
Massive. All right, so moving on. This next clip is called Panic Room, and this was brought to my attention by one of our commenters here. The professor had this in the background of the room he was packing in for his New York City trip. Now, I can't imagine why he would need a 12-gauge steel door security bar. For what reason, I have no idea. But I figured we kind of, make light of it. So here it's called Panic Room. Hope you enjoy.
My room is so messy. It's embarrassing.
Very clever, Professor. In staging that shot, you positioning the camera, then turning the lights off, and then walking back into the room and turning the lights back on. Amazing. You are a regular Steven Spielberg.
Besides, this is a nice little weekend trip. It's not really that serious.
Whee! Look at me, folks. I'm a Brent's heavy-duty door security bar. Y'all might be wondering why I'm here in a room in the professor's house. Well, folks, so am I. All I can tell you, good people, is what I heard. You see, when he pops me up against the door and I'm doing my job of protecting him, I have my back turned to him.
got more than enough shirts. More than enough. It's like I'm packing to go in the wilderness here.
But the menu said galaxy of prawns. 3 prawns are hardly a galaxy. What do you mean your hands are tied? Let me talk to Mr. Kwan.
I want to see how this turns out. The phone's not even plugged in.
All right, you listen to me, Kwan. Hang on, I got another call. Yes, Mr. President, I can be in Washington right away. Yeah! Ha! Ugh!
I'm such a juvenile. All right, so moving on. So this next clip is called Not an Advertisement, and it actually is an advertisement the professor's doing for base luggage with a piece of cheese on his head. So let's get into it. It's called Not an Advertisement.
This is not an advertisement, by the way, guys. It's a company we already have. That we love a lot. This is not an advertisement, by the way, guys.
No surprise here, Professor. We all know you don't have a single actual sponsor or quote-unquote brand deal. You never did and never will.
This is for our upcoming trip, y'all, where we're gonna need extra storage because right now we just have carry-ons.
Y'all!
If you guys don't know, it's luggage. And it's base. It's what we already have. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. A nice brown base.
This sure seems like someone is trying to suck up to actress Shay Mitchell in a desperate hope to get some type of recognition with her travel and lifestyle brand, Bayes. Good luck with that, Professor. This is more your speed. It's from the Walmart Skip Hop collection. This set is perfect for you. It's the Skip Hop Sesame Street toddler backpack with safety harness. Unfortunately for the Professor, even the possibility of landing this sponsor is a complete and total fantasy for him and his channel. Keep dreaming, Professor.
Also, toes, look at my toes.
Unbelievable. All right, so moving on. So here's another clip that I feel like it speaks for itself. It's called Business Strategy. Business Strategy.
Hey gang, tonight is going to be a very special night, and that's because Disney actually invited me out for my very first official media event.
Well, 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 isn't this interesting? Over the past few years, we have gotten a lot of comments here on how important it is to have more subscribers and more views per vlog. They say over and over, this gives a channel's opinions and content more validity and clout. Well, folks, you can throw that thought right out the window. Let's make some comparisons here, shall we? The Professor's channel has 8 times more subscribers, 3 times as many vlogs uploaded, and averages twice as many views per vlog than this channel that received a Disney media invite where his channel did not.
I have finally been invited out by the mouse himself to experience all the Christmas that just popped up here at Disney Springs. So first of all, I have to give a big thank you to Disney Springs, Disney Parks, Walt Disney World, and of course, Mickey Mouse himself.
It might be time for the Professor to change his approach on how he's running his channel. It seems to be that making faces and generally talking and acting like a 3-year-old is not a great business strategy.
All right, so those that don't know or didn't see, the channel that I was referring to is Promise Hope's channel. I met her in the parks once. She's a very lovely woman. I thought it was hilarious that her channel's literally 8 times smaller in subscribership than the Professor's, and she got a media invite to that event and he did not. So in keeping with this media invite thing, this next clip is called Media Invites Are Not Our Destiny. The clip name again, Media Invites Are Not Our Destiny.
How we are going to be headed to the Disney Destiny the 16th through the 19th.
Oh, Disney Destiny!
I'm really sorry to have awoken you from your slumber, but it's over.
And you blew it! You blew it!
Trust me, it's gonna be great. I know there's a lot of things that Disney has up their sleeves.
Here is a bit of bad news, Professor. There will be nothing up quote-unquote Disney's sleeves when you board the Destiny. The christening and media previews are over. coverage of the Destiny has already saturated the internet. Since the professor loves to pretend and likes to play dress-up, here is a perfect idea for him and his channel. This is really going to help him get back to the days when his channel actually had potential. He can put a ship's captain costume on and pretend to be the captain of the Destiny, just like how he pretends to be on the Disney media list. With this ingenious disguise, he could get into, as he would call it, the super special secret areas of the ship.
I think they're knocking the ship out of the water. We'll see. But then I can't wait for Disneyland.
They're knocking the ship out of the water. Good God. All right, so that's it for this vlog. Let me get rid of myself. I hope to interact with all you people in the comments section, and here is the mix.
You are now entering the Paloverse.
They're redoing it, but it's taking forever. Full abs. Your phone is so good. So good.
Get ready, folks. Here we see another excellent example of the editing prowess and deductive reasoning of the professor.
Thanks again, Chris. I'm gonna keep this out because it's Halloween today, baby. It's a good play on words, actually. All you have to do is change the front initial. Halloween.
I got a vent about this for like 1 second. For those gamers out there, GTA has been delayed again until November of next year. It used to be May, and now it's November. I'm very sad.
I mean, I don't really have too much time to play games as much as I used to, y'all. I mean, I'm still just, playing in my spare time.
Remember how I was just talking about it today?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just peeking.
Get with the program, Living Mommy. When your baby boy wants to talk about video games, you better be listening and are at the ready to pile on the affirmation.
Oh, we got some lovely weather today.
Last year I brought the big Sonos out, but I'm missing a long Ethernet that I forgot I had to have. I gave it away to a friend.
Interesting, Professor. You can't hop in Liv in Mommy's car and buy another quote-unquote long Ethernet at your local Home Depot, or maybe order it on Amazon weeks before Halloween?
I plan, trust me, I plan. Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's very close. I'm just gonna put all my things away in my makeup table. Oh my gosh, that's so close, babe.
Yeah, we're really big on people's TVs right now.
You dick! I do not like that.
I feel like they're gonna be so good now, but as the season go down, the quality is gonna decrease.
But I don't think I have any strobies.
You'll be listening to some guy, you say, this guy is fucking stupid.
But my back has been acting up.
Doesn't beat Carnival, but my gosh, this is a butter burger.
Believe me, guys, if he ate like that on our first date, we probably wouldn't be together. Sometimes really embarrassing.
It's a constant, like, what should I have done? What could I have done better? So yeah, I'm affected by it by any means. Like, I'm not affected by it by any means.
You have to be able to handle people saying the most hateful things. So with all this, I guess, thanks. Because all this has really kind of helped me out, and has helped me become who I am today. Cute.
I'm just gonna go home and just like, bite my pillow. Okay, bye.
That's ridiculous, Mo. And transmission.